and it's not activated on either line.
Then that means I sent it back. I mean, at some point, you got to know that something got screwed up somewhere. But either I stole something or I didn't. I mean, and if I stole something, either I'm sitting on a phone or I'm gonna activate a phone or something, right? I mean, I only got 2 new phones, man. It's a lot of trouble for 18 years and one phone, and like I swear to God, on my grandma's grave, I returned. They got a phone there. I don't know what the numbers are, but it would have been that last one I did.
So, all right. So yeah, my supervisor, I'm gonna have to work with him some more here. He is aware of this situation. I've been talking to him this whole time. We're looking at the account. One of the devices has not made it back.
That's not true, right? Because I probably have it, but again, you have one of my devices. You have my device though too. You have my device. You have a $1,200 brand new phone that did make it back. It might not be the right one, so I need that back. So why don't we?
Which one is
that? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is it the S21 that was on here? Is it the DuraForce?
Yeah.
Which one are you referring to?
It's the last one I sent.
Okay. Did you send? Because that's really strange.
I returned 2 phones. I returned 2 phones. So, either way, so it's an even swap. So I'm not going to argue with you that maybe I returned the wrong phone, but I still returned a phone And so there's a UPS tracking. There's a return as if I was trying to return the phone that I'm talking on. So there was a phone returned. It might not be the one you want, but it's the same dang phone with a different IMEI maybe. So you decide what you want to do. Either you just credit me and say, okay, we've got a phone, or again for the 50th time.
Right. Which phone would that be? Because from my research, I don't show that we got the device.
Okay. Well, then you just look right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll pull up my Verizon. So that would be shipped. So I made 3. So there's a pending return from August 3rd, a 5G. Which one? Do you have that one?
What's the device ID?
Okay, so, all right. So current orders, your order was delivered. Current orders, delivered. Pending return. Shipped August 3rd. Where is this? Delivered. So does it have anything to do with this exception number?
No, sir.
What does that have to do with?
Not too sure what the exception number is, but if it's not the device, what is that number? Maybe it's the device ID number. I'll check.
So there was an exception number on. So there was a return number of 3816922, exception on August 1st. We received a different item than we were expecting. Return number 3816922 with a location code of N833201. Order placed July 2nd. But that is I was told that had something to do with a blue screen protector, but so then there was a shipment 1 of 3. So basically, there's a there was a return shipped on August 3rd of a 5G phone with an original return submitted July 27th. But that one was right. That's the one they're saying return shipped, refund 20137, phone number the 2873 with an IMEI of 01572600053435. Is that the IM?
Okay, so I see that here, received, but that one is currently activated, which is real strange. That's real strange.
Right. So the bottom line is, though,
that's activated on.
I understand that. You don't need to tell me that again. I know that. I've heard that 50 times. We don't need to go over that again. I believe you.
From me or other people?
Well, a few times from you. I believe you. You don't have to. I know that. So what do we do about it, though? So again, I sent back a phone. We need to find that phone. So there was a phone returned. It might not have, according to the system, it was not with the IMEI number of 01572600053435 with a SIM number of 651319287. I believe you. The system says that. So, but I there's a brand new phone with stickers in the box, everything that got returned, and I've got the UPS, and I've got confirmation that it was received at the warehouse. It's just, according to the system, it's not the right one. So again, we're back to square one. We go back to scratch. Either get me that phone, and that's really expensive, or you check with the warehouse and you say, all right, we got the same phone. Who cares why the numbers are different? Either we got to get this guy back his phone because we've got a $1,200 phone we shouldn't have, but we can just say, hey, it balances out. The numbers are different. Again, for the 50th time, we'll resell it. We'll refurbish it. We got a phone. It just wasn't what we were expecting. Same phone, in the stickers, in the box, perfect mint condition. Just a different number. Same exact damn phone. So either I need that phone back because you got $1,200 of mine, or you say, okay, fine, 18 years, cool, we cool. It's a brand new phone. We look at it. Nothing's wrong with it. No scratches. Nothing. Perfect. Let's just balance. Let's even this out. Let's adjust the whatever. The IMEI numbers don't match. We override it. So in other words, you need to look and figure out. So return shipped on July 28th. So what I'm saying is you need to look up this UPS then. We'll pull up this here. Where did my UPS go? Oh, snap. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull up my UPS. So then what you need to do is either adjust the account or find. So here it is. Return shipped on the 28th. I don't have anything listed as shipped on. Shipped, delivered, shipped. When was it shipped? Shipped the 28th. Here we go. I got it. So, no, well, it would have been shipped the 20. No, that was July 2nd. That doesn't make sense. You know, and I almost feel like these numbers have changed too. Oh my God. Why is there no? They did. They changed the damn numbers. I shipped it on the 28th. The bottom line is, again, I've got UPS numbers. Let's wait. We find what's in the boxes. Oh, here it is. Shipped on the 27th. So here's the tracking number you need to locate. You ready?
Yes.
So it's 1Z5R 1697030 0187 1920. That is going to be that's the box that was supposed to, that you were thinking was going to be this IMEI number. That doesn't match, but there's a brand new $1,200 phone, mint condition, in that box on that UPS. And so then you say it was shipped, reference number 3864659, shipped July 27th at 4:53. Well, it was delivered in Fort Worth, Texas at 10:24 a.m. on July 30th. It was, yeah. Okay, so it was accepted. I can pull that up too, if you want me to. So tracking number.
Okay. I do have that tracking number here. Looks like we spoke with you on the 3rd of August about this tracking number.
Doesn't matter. I don't remember talking about it, but they didn't verify. That's the one that there was a phone, a brand new phone, a $1,200 phone in that box. Whether the IMEI matches, I don't care if you got a way to figure it out. If you got to call the warehouse, you got to get pictures, you got to get video, you got to look up video. There was a brand new phone back in that box. Brand new with the sticker, everything. Okay? So whether they match up, whether I screwed it up, whether I put a different SIM card, I don't want to litigate that. It doesn't. The point is, either get me that phone back,
I did find, with that tracking number, I looked in our warehouse here in the database. That's the number, that's the phone. Okay, so that's the phone to the one that's activated on 8664.
You keep repeating that. You keep repeating that.
But do you see what I'm saying?
I see, yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But you're neglecting the fact that there still was a phone returned. Where's my phone?
And it looks like it's in the warehouse. That's what I don't think we're on the same page here.
No, we are. I agree. I'm not telling. I'm fine.
You're using it, but it's in our warehouse.
Right. No.
That makes no sense, right?
Right.
I get it.
So no. So what? No. Let me, Keenan, not to be rude. So let me help clarify. So basically, essentially, what that's saying is the warehouse accepted something that they thought was this phone. So one way or another, so what I'm saying adds up. It looked like the phone. It was brand new. It confirmed the box was right. All the numbers matched up. Can I finish, please? All the numbers match up. And so they checked it in as that phone. However, the IMEI does not match. Okay, so great. Again, we're back to square one. Either get that phone that they checked in, because they checked the phone in, or they wouldn't have said that it's in the warehouse. What?
The 8664 number. Can you go into the phone itself?
Yeah. Yes.
And read me
Yes.
the IMEI number?
Yes. I will do that right now. It's gonna.
I appreciate that.
Sure. It's just gonna confirm what you already said. Why are we doing this again, though? I've already agreed that I'm talking. Well, you've already said the system says I'm talking to you on it.
Right, but I haven't done that yet.
But how is that going to help us find the phone that's in the warehouse?
Yeah, so I can notate this.
Okay.
My notation is that you have a phone that's showing that we have that in our warehouse, which doesn't really make much sense.
No, you gotta add. No, that continues to screw me, Keenan. You need to add the fact that we know the warehouse accepted a phone just like that.
Oh, yeah, no, we can see it in the notes because it does show that was accepted. But anyway, can we please check this to see if that?
Yes. So the IMEI is 0157 2600 0534
All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so bear with me. I'm going to notate the account exactly, what we've talked about.
But you gotta add, hey, look, all right, so somehow the guy, but so in other words, either it's really simple, dude. Either you say, all right, there's a phone in the warehouse that they thought was the, but it wouldn't it just be easier to, wouldn't it be easier?
I try to get with my supervisor. He's in a meeting.
Yeah.
So the thing about it is, I see what's going on here, but I have to get with my supervisor so he can know this piece of information that.
Right, but again, I continue to hear the same theme though, which is telling me, hey, you've got the phone that's supposed to be in the warehouse. And so it's not, there's nothing about the fact that I actually returned a brand new phone and that they have a brand new phone. It's just not the one they were expecting. There's no talk about that. It continues to sound like, hey, you're saying you returned a phone, but you're talking on it. That's all I'm hearing. So it doesn't help me. It just confirms the fact that I'm talking on a phone I said I returned. Nothing about the fact that there's a brand new phone in the box that they checked in. Because if they weren't convinced based on the outside of the box, and they probably opened it to make sure it looked new, right? Brand new in the box. They probably didn't turn the phone on to check the IMEI, so they just checked it in. But if it wasn't close or did look like it was tampered with, they wouldn't have checked it in. So something's right. Something's there. And again, it ain't worth our time or money.
So, sir, my supervisor, I'm going to work with him. Just give me a few moments, okay? I'm going to place you on a brief hold. He's actually wanting me, because we're in two different locations, we have to, talk on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm going to reach out to him. I'm going to place you on hold for a few moments. I'm going to reach out to him, have him look at what I'm looking at, so we can try to come up with a resolution so you don't have to keep on calling in and being, inconvenienced by this whole matter.
Thanks.
Give me a few moments, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. sir. Thanks for your patience. All right, so I got the credit applied to your account for 60521. I just made sure that the line is disconnected, which it is, of course, because that's a cost of force buyout. And your next bill, you don't have to worry about that big remaining balance of that device because we confirmed you have two, got one back. There was some sort of mix-up, which on the back end we'll do research on, but it has nothing to do with you. I think it could have been an error on whoever helped you return that device. Us. Okay.
Mhm.
But either way, we're taking care of you today, so you don't have to worry about this anymore.
Well, that's half. That's part of. We're 1/3 of the way there. Thank you. Thank you.
So there's more to this problem or to this issue?
Well, nothing more than I stated when I first started talking. Just the.
Okay, that's been like 2 hours ago. Forgive me for not retaining what
I
you
do.
told
In
me
fact,
earlier.
I'm gonna take just because you did that. I'm gonna take you out to lunch now.
All right, I appreciate that. Let me just text you my address, and I'll be looking for you to show up.
But no, seriously. So So thank you so much. I mean, I cannot believe how many calls I took. So the other problem is now it was only 600. So again, now there was that's $1,000 phone. So the reason it's 600 and not 800 is because I made a down payment, and so we need to return that to my card ending in. So if you look at the return, that same thing. So initially, and just because of all the inconvenience, whether or not I opened it or it was the wrong box, I would ask at this point, just because originally no restocking fee, to place the not just 201.37 return to my card, but 251.37, please, and then I can pay my truck insurance. And then the final third thing I mentioned was, by doing that, what we need to do is reinstate the original. Not on. You can leave the 5552. That's fine. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I just upgraded that line to for 24 months, but reinstate the original payment, which had 19 payments left. So we need to get that back into its original.
Okay, so I'm sorry. I've lost you there. So bear with me one moment. I'm so sorry. Bear with me one moment.
So before this all started, originally the line I'm talking to you on, no matter what the number was, I can't even remember. It started with, I had already had that phone for 5 months. I had already been making payments. So I'm not going to pay for 24 months. I'm going to pay for 19 months. And I'm not going to make
The thing is, we're going to refund the down payment and the
Perfect.
the $600.
Perfect. But I wanted to original phone. No.
We're starting from square one with your new purchase, with your new phone. So and that device payment agreement, we're not going to mess with.
Okay, but
we're going to just leave it the way it is.
You can't.
We're giving you a refund.
You can't.
Before.
You can't. No, because then you're getting 3 months of payments for free.
No, but we're
Nope.
refunding you the total cost of the phone. The only payment.
No, but you're not Keenan, you're not. Well, let me ask you this: Can we agree on this? So I would like the original form of payment of $251.37 back to my credit card. Will you do that?
Well, so what we're going to do is apply the whole credit to your account.
No.
Down payment.
Well,
and
okay, but irregardless, Keenan. Okay, all right. I'll argue that later. First, but in order to even get to that point where I say whatever, you have to reinstall, because by only returning the even amount, Verizon is coming out with 5 months of payments. That
service for the service. You mean?
No, for the device payment. The original brand new phone. I had an original 5G phone for 5 months.
Right,
Again,
right.
I only kept one new phone. Huh?
We are returning those device payments to you.
No. So wait. So what's the grand total? What's your grand total number then?
The grand total for the phone, yes, sir.
No, you got the
$99.99.
Okay. But what about the phone?
That's what you're getting back. Nothing more, because there's no other.
But again, I already made 5 device payments.
Okay, that's coming from the retail cost.
No, it's not. It has nothing to do with this. It has nothing to do with this phone. Can I try to explain this so you don't get irritated and we don't interrupt each other? Let me try this a different way, Keenan. So when this whole thing started, very simply, originally we had 2 old Duraforce 5Gs. About 4 months ago, I paid both of those off and freed up all the lines. About 5 months ago, I purchased one. You can look it up. I purchased one 5G Duraforce, and I have been making payments for 5 months. So when this whole fiasco started, there was an old Duraforce 5G with no payment, no commitment.
What phone number?
5552. And then there was a brand new 5G, and don't ask me the number, but I know it was on a line ending in 86 for many months, maybe a year. Originally, I upgraded the line ending in 86, and we had made at least 5 payments. And when I looked at it, there was, in fact, I've got a screenshot. I think I took one before they removed it. It was 19 payments left. So I had, for 5 months, I had one old Duraforce and I had one new one. And then this all started and they moved everything around. And that's great. You know what? I won't even argue. If you refuse apps, if the only way to do this is to apply it all to my account for the phone, fine. But you still need to reinstate the original on this phone, because I had already had one new Duraforce and I was paying for 5 months.
Well,
so there should only be 19.
That you started.
What?
I mean,
no, 19. No, you're taking money from me now. That's 5 months of payments that I made. I should have 19 payments remaining on one line and 24 months on another. Period. That's how it needs to be. That reconciles and balances the account. Otherwise, you're getting money from me. I won't even argue. I would appreciate a courtesy that you'd return I don't think it's too much to ask for you to return the $250.37 to the original form of payment. You interrupted me.
Partial payment for a device payment plan, but then continue to charge you for that same one that you're asking.
They weren't associated. That's what I'm saying. They were separate, Keenan. They weren't associated. That's what I'm saying. They moved, Keenan. They moved the device payments around is what happened. It got moved over to that line when and you got to listen. I know you're getting a little irritated yourself, but if you don't listen, I've got all the answers, Keenan. I'm just trying to help you understand them. I'm right. I guarantee you I'm 1,000% right. I'll bet the farm. I'll bet you $1 million. I'll bet you your job or my life. You put up your job, I'll put my life. You get to shoot me in the head. I'm serious. So again, that's how sure I am that I'm not BSing you. And so if you interrupt me, I can't explain it to you though. So we're not going to get anywhere if you think you're right. I guarantee you, you're wrong. And I'm not saying that about your character. You've helped me. You're the first one. So what I'd like to say, thank you, first of all. Thank you. You're the first one after 50 hours. And so I want to preface this with, okay, you did what I asked with that phone so far. And so normally I would say no. I would say, hey, I paid with a credit card. I want the original form of payment because I need to pay my truck insurance. But after all this, I'm not going to argue with you on that. If you'll apply $8.99 to the phone, fine. That takes care of the phone. That doesn't change the fact that I originally had one Duraforce brand new that I had for 5 months, and I already made 5 monthly.
Are you talking about the one that was the one that was force bought out?
No.
5552.
Nope. I said the line ending.
Okay. Let me. Okay.
86. 86.
Is it okay if I ask you a few questions?
I already got your answer. You asked me a question.
You don't want me to interrupt you,
No.
right?
Well, you asked a question. You didn't let me answer.
Go ahead, sir.
It's line 86 is what the answer to your first question. It started on line ending in 86. That was the original phone I had that I upgraded, and I had it for 5 months, and I made 5 payments of $37 and some tax. So we're not talking about a lot of money, but I should only have 19 payments remaining, not 24 on 2 lines. 1 line should be brand new because I only kept 1 brand new phone this round. I had already had a brand new one for 5 months. So I have 1 payment for 24 months and 1 payment for 19 months, period. And I won't even argue because you know what? I'm not even going to. Normally, if I hadn't have been through this, I would go through another week of demanding that you put that back to the original form of payment because I don't have the money to pay my truck insurance. But you know what? I'll forget about that. But this here,
okay, so 1179, the phone number.
I know
1179. That which is disconnected, and the device payment was canceled. Okay, there was no issues there. That was canceled June 29, 2021. There was another line here, the 9187. That's the one we've been talking about. That got the forced buyout. That's what I...
you took care of that. That's fine. But that doesn't change the fact that this all started with 1 old Duraforce and 1 new one, and I had it for 5 months. So before I even started ordering iPads and phones this last... Let me finish.
So, sir, I'm so sorry. The down payment is
you're wrong.
Towards the phone you actually have right now. That's good.
Nope. I know, but you said you took care of that because you've got a phone of mine in the warehouse. So forget about, you got to let that go. You're giving me back by $8.99 and we're calling it even. We're calling that even. But that doesn't change the fact that I already paid you $40 for a brand new phone that I had for 5 months. No matter what phone I got in my hand, I paid you on a device payment. Before all these orders started, I still was paying for 5 months, and you don't just get to take that money. I'll go ahead and we'll call it even with the phone. That's fine. Credit the account for $8.99. Great. Whatever. I'll find another way to pay my insurance. But that doesn't change the fact that before this started, I had a new phone, and I already made payments. So you don't go from 19 payments to 24. You're back to that idea that because that IMEI says that, but the fact that you already returned, you made that credit, it justifies what you're doing already. You got to forget about what phone I'm talking on. You got to realize.
Okay, and so, and then now you're asking for more.
I'm not asking for any more. I'm not asking for any more. I'm asking for nothing. I'm asking.
Any other discrepancies with any other
yes, there is. There absolutely is. I paid for 5 months for a new phone.
Well, there was on the 9187, right?
No, the 86. I said, I don't know. It might no, not the 9187.
So
I only had that number.
If I'm giving you credit back for the 86 for the phone that's activated on the 8664, because there's a discrepancy there, obviously, right? It shows the warehouse shows that we have it, but you have it. I gave you credit back for basically the buyout and the down payment for that device. Now, I cannot give you any more credit, sir. I mean, this takes this.
Nope.
I hear you, but I cannot give you.
No, you're not hearing me. What don't you understand, though? Then send me back my phone. I already paid you for 4 months, dude. So you're basically stealing 40 times 5 from me. I already paid for a phone for 5 months. What do you think? I threw that phone away? I'm talking to you. I'm either talking to you on it or it's the one I sent back to the warehouse. Regardless, I made payments. So if that's what you want to do, I'm saying, get me the original phone.
I gave you money.
I don't care. Get me the original.
Buyout, though, because that's what I'm crediting you.
But I gave you a phone, but you're not doing me any favors.
Like the retail, price for just.
I returned
random lines on your account.
You're not
looking at the forced buyout.
You're not listening.
And that's the amount that I'm crediting, and that's the one that you got back in May.
No, it's irrelevant.
You're getting all your money back for that.
But you're not. Why shouldn't I get my money? I sent you a brand new phone back. I sent you because you're not understanding. I don't know why you're stuck on this again.
You just started that on July 23rd.
It's irrelevant.
And the 5552 on July 22nd. So those are going to stay the way they are. I'm giving you the credit for the buyout for the one back in May.
Where's my number? I guess I got to talk to somebody else about it.
That's completely fine. And I'm going to notate the account because I'm giving you credit for...
You're wrong. I don't care. You're not giving... Look, dude, you're not giving me something I shouldn't have. I returned a freaking phone. So you're not doing me any favors. None.
I'm applying it to your account.
So what? I sent you a phone. You should do that without me begging you.
Exactly. And
okay,
that's why
but you're still keeping 5 months of device payments that you're not returning.
Okay, sir.
You don't get it. I know you're not that. You're not. I know you're smarter than this. And now you're getting really interruptive. You're not gonna start. Are you gonna start smoking weed too? You're not gonna start smoking weed while you're talking. Are you gonna put me on hold and take a hit of weed? I hope not.
Okay, I'm gonna disconnect the call, and if we're gonna go that route, and I do apologize that you're frustrated.
I know, because now all of a sudden you're stuck back on that, dude. You won't even listen, bro. Like you're wrong. You're wrong, dude. You're wrong. I'll prove it.
Well, I can't give you.
Well, yeah, whatever. You're stealing from me now. Now you're stealing from me. So what? You're not credit. I'm owed that. I sent you a phone. I returned a freaking phone. So So now. So what? So you gave me the money back for a phone I returned. So what, bro? So what? Because it has nothing to do with the phone that I was paying on already. It's a different freaking phone, you bozo. God, you're not this stupid. Whatever, dude. You're so full of crap, dude. You're full of crap, man. You're just full of shit. unbelievable. And then even after that, he didn't even give me. He only gave me how much? $7.49. And then he says he's gonna give me $8. Well, they lost. Either way. I handled that as professionally and respectfully as possible. After what they tried to put me through, it still ain't right. We're close, but how can people? The problem is people aren't that stupid, right? And I'm not. How can people be? They're not that dumb. Nobody's that stupid. So, hey, I maintain control. I win. Winning. Da-da-da, bing, da-da, bing, 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 bing. Winning. Like, not really. We're still. He says he's going to give me $8.99 and he only gives me $7.49. And won't even put it back to the original form of payment. There's no reason they couldn't do that. The guy's like, but hey, at least I didn't cuss him, huh? He deserved it. He, I don't know what it was. Was it a guy or a girl? I don't know. Maybe it was a transgender. I don't know. Doesn't matter, but did you notice what happened there? He finally realized he couldn't win. See, he couldn't win, and they got sick of my calls. So they thought, well, we'll give him just a little bit, and then we'll watch him cuss us. Watch this. Watch this, boys. We'll piss him off. He'll cuss us in front of the world. Didn't do it. That's called mindfulness, folks. I went to mindfulness. I was very mindful of what I was doing. Total control. I'm an absolute stable guy. 100% stable. Stinky cheese, Mama. You want to go to the Stinky Cheese Factory, Mama? We got 700. You see what he was trying to... So I convinced him that he was supposed to give me my money back. But then he wanted to argue the very point. He went right back to the original point, like he did me a favor. Like he was doing something. I returned a phone. I should get the money for the phone. You didn't do me any favors, dude. And I already paid 5 months on a phone. So now you got $250. Well, plus, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Hey, that's a win. I mean, that's at least you can pay the bill. I mean, at least you can pay the bill and we can figure it out. And trust me, they're going to get so sick of me, Carolyn. They'll fix it. We'll find somebody. But that's enough for today. Did you see, boy? What was that? Was that an audible right out of the Communist Manifesto playbook, honey, or what? Did you see that? See how yakety yak? Boy, I couldn't even get a word in. I was like a little yapping chihuahua. One of them ankle biters. Yap, yap, I mean, after all that convincing I did, and then all of a sudden it went right back to the original argument. Like, what in the world was that? I'm going to go ahead and say that was hey, this guy is, they couldn't, they thought, did they think I was stupid enough? All they had to do was keep saying the same thing over and over. And eventually I would, if you say a lie enough, they say if you say a lie enough, you'll start to believe it or something. But they left out the part that they still have a brand new freaking phone. They don't want to talk about that. So they got a brand new phone back, regardless of what the hell the number is. And they're still neglecting the fact that I made 5 monthly payments on a brand new phone already. So now they got 37 times 6. Plus they got they put it back, which is fine, whatever. I'm not gonna argue that. But they're still short 7. No. I told y'all thought I was kidding when I told y'all I'm one of the greatest chatters of all time, one of the greatest general debaters you're ever going to look at. You're looking at him right there. You cannot beat me. Now, if you want to go send rockets to the moon and talk to Poindexter, fine. I don't know what you're talking about. But you ain't going to beat a common sense, average, you can't beat me. I didn't cuss you. You wanted me to, though. That's why you started yakking at the end there. Wouldn't let me even get a word. And you went right back to your original argument. That was dumb. You tried to just like, you agreed that you had a phone, a brand new one, and so it doesn't matter. We got there. But somehow you did me a favor, and now you're going to forget about the 5 payments I already made on a phone? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? But the fact that I didn't cuss you, I win. I won. It's down enough. I can pay the bill. And I'll guarantee I've been calling 24 hours a day for 3 weeks straight. To have to do all that for that. This is something about that and 30 and unders and it's either that or the devil, because nobody's that stupid. They either hate this right there or they're just they didn't too much of that. They can't even think anymore. They just want that. They did all that because he said, hey, watch this, boys. Hey, boys, you think, hey, is that a weapon there, boys? Hey, boys. They say, hey, what you think, boys? They did all that to get to that, and then finally give me something. They threw me a bone like a crack dealer. They threw me a little bone. Didn't go all the way. Oh yeah, that's Communist 101, right out of the Audible playbook. Watch this. I'm gonna get him to cuss in front of the world. No, you didn't. I'm 100%. I'm not a genius. I am far from a genius, but I am stable. Pretty irritated. You would be too after 3 weeks of phone calls, wouldn't you? Yeah. All right, so I've had enough of that for a few days. Hey, we're getting close. But why that person got so defensive? I don't know if it was it a woman? I think it was a girl. Why they got so close? Man, why can't people just do their jobs and be honest? It's not like I started talking about the Bible, or I might have mentioned it once. But I didn't bring up homosexuality or sin or my lifestyle or start talking about theirs. I'm saying, look, dude, how hard is this to figure out? But you're up to a militant agenda, just like the black Nazi down there and that Dennis Prager was talking about in them liberal cesspool institutions called university, re-education systems. This is all part of their plan, is because they got to get rid of the last Mohicans or they got to convince some of them last of the Mohicans that I ain't worth saving. Look at him, he'll cuss in front of the whole world. Look at him, he's nuts. I mean, we're back to the ballpark. Hey, you want Pepsi, Coke? You want a Nathan's hot dog, Hebrew National? I don't care. I own it all. They come at you from both angles. What it just irritates me because I played along for a couple of weeks. But how can they do this? I mean, they will stop at nothing, folks. I mean, hey, if nothing else, hey, they are dedicated. You want to talk about, talk about faith. They say it takes faith to be a Jewish Christian, a Judeo-Christian, to have faith in a God, faith in substance of things you cannot see. Boy, it takes faith to keep on a guy like me for 3 weeks, just waiting for him to cuss somebody. Just maybe, like that black Nazi said, just maybe we could, is there any way here, Judge? Any way we can construe this as a threat and get that Tri-County SWAT team back out there? No, he didn't. He's cool. He's cool with his skateboard. Never did like surfing. Unbelievable. It just baffles me the lengths they will go, because nobody is that stupid. But that they think I'm that stupid. That's kind of what bothers me. This is what are we at? Romans 10. Ugh. Why, that I finally felt like I made a friend, actually. After I talked to 50 people in 3 weeks for over 50 hours about something that should have taken, again, 5 minutes. And I was starting to consider this person as a friend. I had to be patient. I had to be respectful. I had to be kind. I had to wait. I had to chill. I had to wait for somebody to do the right thing. And they finally did it, but they teased me. They teased me like a good woman, just like a woman. Worse than a crack dealer, huh? Here's a little crack here. Here's a little bit. And then they just started in on me, like just waiting for me to start cussing them. No, I lost respect. No respect. I went from that close to saying, hey, no, for real though. For real, like I know it's not company policy or anything, but hey, if you wanna have a Bible study or something later, here's my email. Yeah, I don't ever want to talk to you again. Yeah, started, and then you went back right to that, like you did something you weren't supposed to do. Like you gave me money for something you didn't, like I didn't return or something. I returned a $1,200 brand new phone. Still brand new. Whether it was that one, this one, the 5 I had with this. Is it the devil? Because nobody's that stupid. Is it the devil? And there's a high probability. I'm not a statistician or actuary. Brethren, my heart's I don't know how much more patient and calm and soft-spoken and respectful I can be. For how long, man? I got a life to live, I got other stuff to do. Romans chapter 10. Brethren, my heart's desire and prayer to God for Israel is that they might be saved. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they, being ignorant of God's righteousness, and going about to establish their own righteousness, have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God. For Christ is the end of the law for righteousness to everyone that believeth. Verse 5, the method of justification. For Moses describeth the righteousness which is of the law, that the man which doeth these things shall live by them. But the righteousness which is of faith speaketh on this wise, say not in thine heart, who shall ascend into heavens? That is, to bring Christ down from above. Or who shall descend into the deep? That is, to bring up Christ again from the dead. But what saith it? The word is nigh thee, even in thy mouth, and in thy heart. That is, the word of faith, which we preach, that if thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, thou shalt be saved. That's what I feel like that argument was like. Let's read that again. Romans 10 verse 9. This is all we got to do. If thou shalt confess with thy mouth the Lord Jesus, and shalt believe in thine heart that God hath raised him from the dead, that's it. You shall be saved. What I just explained 50 times for 3 weeks to 50 people was so simple, but yet they wouldn't accept it. Either because they hate Jesus, or it's the devil, or because nobody, I guess they love the lusts of their flesh more than eternity with God, or something. I don't know. For with the heart man believeth unto righteousness, and with the mouth confession is made unto salvation. For the scripture saith, whosoever believeth on him shall not be ashamed. For there is no difference between the Jew and the Greek. For the same Lord over all is rich unto all that call upon him. For whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved. How then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? And how shall they preach except they be sent, as it is written? How beautiful are the feet of them that preach the gospel of peace, and bring glad tidings of good things. But they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Esaias saith, Lord, who hath believed our report? So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. But I say, have they not heard? Yes, verily. Their sound went into all the earth, and their words unto the ends of the world. But I say, did not Israel know? For Moses saith, I will provoke you to jealousy by them that are no people, and by a foolish nation I will anger you. But Esaias is very bold, and saith, I was found of them that sought me not. I was made manifest unto them that asked not after me. But to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people. How can somebody be so nice and so helpful and then turn on me like a junkyard dog? I mean, we came to an understanding that I got a new phone, I returned a new phone. Regardless of what numbers or what I'm talking with, I don't care. The point is, you gave me a phone, I returned a phone. I got the same amount of phones as as I didn't return, and I got 2 phones. And you finally got to a point where you said, yeah, well, you got 2 phones, and we know that. But you still act as if somehow I owe you more money for a phone. It's the same phone. And you wouldn't even put it back on the original phone, or whatever. That's no, whatever. It's only a couple $100. All right, whatever. A lot of money with all the people, though. Hey, $300 is the difference between food on the table. It's the difference between, for a lot of families, not only just in America, it's the difference between having a Coke Zero at the end of the day, or a Gatorade at lunch, and maybe some rice and a fish head, right? It's a lot of money. So even $150, but hey, we're in the ballpark. We're close. Hey, whatever. I could sleep tonight. But still, the fact that had the relationship had to go that way. That's what bothers me the most. I felt like I finally got somebody that was willing to at least give me the benefit of the doubt to, and why wouldn't you? All the stuff I returned in the packages, didn't even break the plastic. I had extenuating circumstances that I could document very thoroughly. It all added up. So either you don't like the fact that I got that Bible there, because nobody's that stupid. So sadly, it looks to me like, once again, they realized they weren't getting anywhere. They weren't going to get a ride. They weren't going to get me. They weren't going to get me angry enough, and they were going to have to keep dealing with me. So they gave me something, and then they tried to argue with me, right? And that's the part that disappoints me, that the character of that person, I actually thought maybe there was some hope for humanity. At least be professional. I understand maybe you don't believe in the Bible, and maybe your lifestyle is what it is. Like I said, we live in a constitutional republic. Majority happens to rule, except truth and honor still prevail. And the facts. Okay? In the greatest country on God's green earth. Hey, ye without sin, line them up, cast the first stone, all right? Go ahead then. But like, I could tell that person was, I don't know, kind of, pretty chill, right? But then it turned on me again at the end, and all I want to do is argue. Oh well, what can you do? I guess you be thankful though. That's a win today. That at least I can pay the bill, and I can sleep tonight, and we can sort it out. We'll get it sorted out. It's probably going to take another 10 or 15 calls and another 15 hours, but I can do it in piecework. I can do a little bit. I can take a little bit here each day, and I can get back to my work, and we'll figure it out. But if you think I'm gonna just keep calling all day long again, no, not over a couple $100, I guess, but a lot of money. The difference between clean water and no clean water, huh? Poison water and no water for a lot of people in the world. But given everything that's going on, I'd say, hey, that's progress. And I will be very careful. I mean, Boy, will I be careful in the future. Man alive, was that? Oh, that was a nightmare. But anyways, you can guess what time it is. Y'all already know, right? Oh yeah, it's nap time. It is nap time. Like, oh yeah. I am exhausted. Oh Lord. Oh, oh good God. I am. Hmm. Hi. Are you the cable guy? Yeah. What's going on? Is that? Are you? Well, yeah. 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 Well, they're in, and the neighbors have one. I just wanted to know. So they don't want my picture. But yeah. No, I mean they've had one. Yeah. So, but here's what I want my own. Comes to my house. No problem. So I'm just curious. Go ahead. Are you tapped? You must. You don't come up from Idaho. Oh yeah. So but you have a six some different area code number. So you must have come up here and kept the number. Or six? What is it? 6-1? Oh no, 6-1. Okay, so you won't actually be out here with you guys. Oh, you okay? Do you know? So do you know who that is? Okay. And then will he call me ahead of time because I'm not. Could I give him a call in a couple days? Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. What was your name? Okay. Okay. So 913. That must be us. Oh wow. Oh, so they've been up here a lot. They work up. They're doing budget jobs for you. So basically, if as long as so they come on ahead of time and they lay out a line to make sure they're not going to dig into anything. Is what you're saying, and then they if it doesn't rain for another day or so, then the actual burial takes how long? Is it just one guy? Okay. And then, so what they do is so it's got an orange table. They come with some special old conduit, electric conduit. They pull that, not the orange one. Oh, really? Because they said that's just temporary. They usually put a whole new one. Oh, but I'm just, I don't really know. I don't care. I'm just wondering. You just kind of like to have information. But I was told though that they replaced that one cable for some reason. It's never been Sure, it's kind of basically the same thing. They just protect it with a little PVC piping, is what you're saying. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, as long as that there ain't been a polar bear chewing on it, that'd be all right. So are you? Oh, so you're from Little Canada, then? You up here this way? Do you come out this way? Oh, cool. Okay, great. Well, all right then, and then so okay, I'll wait for his call, and if I don't hear from him, I can call him in a couple days. Is that? Didn't you say white flags? We don't want any red flags, do we? Yeah. Then they call out the gas guys, and they make sure they're not, and they put their red and what, yellow? Red and yellow, what do they mean? Right. Oh, so there'll be two different, so then they put, so they'll be on like both sides, but there might be none. Yeah. Okay, then they call them back. All right, well, thank you, sir. Cool, thank you. What are you doing? You already going? I don't know if you'll make it back. You think you'll make it back? Well, so I can most of the, I got most of it. Get it down to basically everything we needed, plus 5 months of $55 haven't got that. They credited about 750 so far, and so I've got it down to where just work with it. And I don't call it. I don't know, 3 weeks. You look at me, sir. You look at me like that one.
I just want to know the outcome.
I know, but I know, so I want to look at you. So, I've been calling for 3 weeks. I'm not close, so we're okay. But I still got to work on a little bit. Yeah, so it'll be all right. But basically, what happened was I put $250. Because of all his previous orders. So, because of all those orders I had going, so now that's the truth count. I was going to use that truck insurance. So technically,
I don't
Well,
want to hear it. I could give a shit.
well, then technically $250 got paid to the account. But I didn't get to use the truck insurance. So hit that button. I got it. So I'm hoping.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Do you need me to write it down? It's called HDMI. Do you want me to take a picture of it? Do you know what it looks like?
Do you? Give me a phone.
I'll send you. Huh? So you get. I don't want to come back and say it's not like this. It's called HDMI. Or should I send you a picture? Will you stop it? That's enough, girl. I don't need any more of that barking. Quit it now. That's enough. No more of that. Okay, now we don't need to do any more of that. Please. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. Carlos. Still. Hey, quit it! No. What are you barking at? I'm trying to take a nap, girls. Please, quiet. I don't know what you're barking at. We don't need any more barking, girls. It's okay. Do you see anybody in here trying to hurt us? If you see a big polar bear crawling around on his belly, well, then you get to yakking like that. But other than that, girls, we're okay. I mean, if you girls see a big old polar bear crawling around on his belly, you let me know real fast, honey. You thought you saw a polar bear on his belly, didn't you, honey? Come here, see. Come here, see, daddy. Did you think you saw? Oh, come here, babies. Oh, did you? You thought you might have seen another polar bear on his belly? Is that what it was? It's okay, honey. I know. It's okay, baby. I'm not mad at you. I mean, after you done seen enough polar bears crawling around on their belly, you get a little sketchy, don't you, baby girl? It's okay. Don't worry. I'm not mad at you. No, that's my guard doggy. Mm-mm. No, that's my baby. Ain't that right, honey? Yeah, no, easy, girl. Hey. I got you. I got you, honey. I understand. It's okay, honey. You okay, baby? Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh kissy. Oh sure. Would you if I didn't have peanut butter and honey all over my mustache, would you still give me a kiss, girl? Huh? Or is it that's what I wanna know. I wanna know would you love me like that with a kiss you like that if I didn't have peanut butter and honey all over my beard, honey? Go ahead, you can tell me. Would you still give me a kissy? Hmm. Yeah. Oh boy. Hmm. There you go. Hey, this is Nick. Hey, are you still working? I was just wondering. I just wanted to ask you a quick question about. You know how you told me that they'll come in? They're gonna, they replaced that one. No, you said that, but that's what they do. They come with a special one in conduit. It's already in conduit. No. No. But the one that they bring is already pre-done. Now, the difference between the new table and the orange table is what? Well, one is orange and one is. But would there be a reason to, because I guess I'm what I'm getting. They to me sounded like that it was kind of necessary and appropriate, and the way they do it is they when they come out they put the new wire. Oh, because the guy. Go ahead. Right, and the reason they do that and not use the existing one is because what? Even though you left it for some extra feet, so there's probably actually not. Well, he said he was. That's why I called him. Yeah. Would you say it other than the fact that the length? Should I put up a fuss and be like, I want to do cable? Sure, but I mean, like, I don't want to waste the cable. But is there any reason for, in terms of performance, to do that? Even if it's for a short time. Yeah. But I mean, I want to ask him, but I don't want to get I don't want to get in a fight or an argument, and I don't want to fuss about something that's not a big deal. But if you say it's normally done that way, and you're saying, hey, it's whatever it's gonna, I'm gonna kind of push it. Okay, I talked to my boss, and he said, well, why should I wait? I don't know, my guys. Yeah. Okay, well, good. Maybe he won't even have a case then. But it looked to me you left quite a bit left over, so. No, we got it. But I'm surprised though. He did tell me. He said he probably had the gas guys and the the electric out here within the next couple of days, and then they'd probably be out here by this weekend. But I'm just saying, like, I'm the kind of guy where, I want to pick and choose my battle, but I feel like calling up Nick and saying, look, I talked to John, I prefer this is gonna be here for maybe forever. I want him to put in a kick. Wow. What, you mean, no, you're not gonna dig it? Oh. So it'd probably be black, right? The final wire? Would it- So would it help to call Nick Cromwell and look at the guy says it's not gonna be that size? Just when he gets here, just kind of say, dude, give me 50 feet of new wire. All right, Macko. All right, dude. Take care. Mm. Bah.